Kia ora. So Estonia and Latvia were definitely not on my initial travel list, but I am so glad that I went. Merel and I went to Estonia first, had such a good time out wandering, and then I spent a day and night in Latvia, Riga by myself in the old town. Please enjoy this. I had such a wonderful time in both these places. Want to hit a quick workout? Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Merel, what are our observations so far?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume Estonians are very fit people, because why was there a gym at the airport and is this what we walk into 2 minutes from our hotel? Okay, about to dive in.
That looks so good. Okay, we'll give a review afterwards. Can confirm it was absolutely delicious. Merel is actually settling up, and then we're gonna go to a different spot and have more pastries and more coffee. This coffee, I don't want to be dramatic, but maybe the best coffee I've had in Europe. I'll get Merel's take later. Also, very empty. Like, where is everyone?
I don't have a lot of knowledge about Estonia, so I'm making these questions up as I go.
Quiz me.
How many people live in Estonia?
Based on the fact that I'm seeing no one, but it's also big, I'm gonna say like 2 million.
1.3.
1.3?
Yeah. That's like nobody. I would have guessed 8. I wouldn't have come close because I read the 1.3 and I was shocked.
See, I come from a nation with a small population.
Because New Zealand has like 10 or 8 or 6 or way less.
5.
5?
Yeah.
Which 2 countries share the land border?
Okay.
With Estonia. Latvia
and Russia.
Yeah. What is the official language of Estonia?
It's definitely not English.
Imagine
Is it Russian?
No.
What is it?
Estonian.
Oh!
It's their language.
Facts with Merel.
What was Estonia's first ever digital public service introduced in the late 1990s?
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's gonna see if you on a pub quiz one night.
Traffic lights.
Online text filing.
That's cool. Which way?
We need to see that.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
What? Try archery? Also, by the way, what's funny? Sometimes when I listen... Alright.
Yeah, monkey bread is pretty American, right?
Yeah. Monkey bread. Where are we going?
A ramen place? Why? It's traditional Estonian, not a lot of people know.
We tried to go to an Estonian place, and they said it's an hour wait, and we said,
I'm so sorry, but then like you're not leaving me any options.
So
it's ramen or bust?
It's ramen. Oh yeah. We love ramen. Okay. I'm the passenger princess on this trip.
Yeah.
Now we begin the era of the trip where we go hiking, and I want to call it the forest, but it's the bush. We go hiking in the Estonian bush, and here it seems very casual, very easy breezy. I'm like, oh, this is like giving completely comfortable, and then things start to escalate, as you'll see here, and I'm like, girl, I'm underdressed. I have 1 pastry and 1 water bottle to my name, which is definitely not appropriate enough for what we endure, but here we're having a good time. I think the goal was going to be about 20 something kilometers, and in the end we definitely hit more of like a 24. Merel, you can see her here, she's leading the way, telling me where to step or not. You'll also see she's giving herself a little scratch on the leg because we were getting bit by some bugs. Not super appropriately dressed. This part, I was questioning her. She knows this. This is not a secret. I was like, does Estonia have snakes? And neither of us looked into it until afterwards. Why? But you can be sure Estonia most definitely has snakes. So little PSA if you were going to go hiking in Estonia or Latvia for that case. Yeah, there's heaps of trails and stuff, but also don't be shocked that no one else is there, because it's a pretty unpopulated area. Like we said, 1.3 million in all of Estonia. I think the actual city itself had about 460,000. And so areas like this are pretty scarce in terms of hustle and bustle, but that's all good. Yeah, here we are back in this is the jungle. I'm getting some scratches again. questioning some things. Morale was going down at this point for both of us. However, it's going to ramp right back up because Merel is leading us towards a bakery. And the bakery literally never tasted so sweet. So this was the big hike adventure, and we had the best time. Okay, firstly, itchy. Croissant time. Hello. Hello, horsey. Kia ora and welcome. We're in Estonia. You might be wondering, what have we done today? We have walked almost 24 kilometers. And I've been a passenger princess, which is an excellent place to be. Merel, we also discussed how to say her name. How do you actually say it?
Merel.
Merel. I'm so excited to see this place. Morale's high, but also low at the same time. Look, a couple things have happened. The bugs love Merel so much that they have kissed her eye and it is getting a little puffy. I cut myself on something. You don't really know what. There was 2 eclairs and we asked for those 2 eclairs and they gave one away. The main thing is we're realizing how long it's going to take us to get back to Tallin. We tried to get a ride with some people but they did not pick up the hint or they did not want to give it to us. Yes! Let's give an update for the vlog. Why won't you take this off?
It's because I don't want to show emotions, but also, like, I think of myself as a snack, and then sometimes snacks get eaten. But then, you know, you're hoping for a hot Estonian man, and you end up with some mosquitoes. Oh.
I'm gonna update the vlog. Alright, we're finally back in the hotel and we actually are back an hour and a half earlier than we would have been because Alexander the Great, that's what we'll call him, this man who picked us up. So basically we realised to get home was going to take like 3 hours, but we would get a Bolt, which was invented in Estonia, or founded. We're going to get a Bolt to a bus stop, wait an hour, and then take the bus for an hour and a half. But this fella picks us up and he's so curious because he's like, what are you doing out? We kept calling it the forest. He's like, this is not the forest, this is the bushes. It's not real forest. Because we were like, are there bears? And he was like, in the forest, but you were in the bushes. Rude, because I actually cut myself accidentally on some of those said bushes. But anyway, he's like, I'll just take you guys all the way back. So we locked in and we learnt a lot. Said that Estonia was like the youngest daughter of the Soviet Union, so they were always treated well, and then he was talking about that, so it was actually really interesting and educational. But further, he was just curious why and where we had ended up there. But praise be, he took us all the way back, and I said, oh, good karma, and he's like, I don't believe in that. So, thanks, Alexander. Are we having traditional Estonian?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Because I never press the buttons.
I was thinking more so as a lift. But it is Michelin.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah, because that's bar. And I was looking at, I
am in Latvia right now. From the airport, I actually didn't film very much because I was helping an old Ohio man, and he is old, he's 81. I feel like that's not being rude, that's old. An 81-year-old man who didn't, from the bus stop at the airport, he didn't have internet. And this is not some praise be thing, it's paying it forward because Alexander drove us 50 minutes because I got James all the way to his hotel. He did invite me to dinner as he's single, and I said, thank you so much, James, but I have work to do, which is true, but also I have one night in Latvia, and bless him, but I don't need to be spending it with James. There was stunning scenes walking into the hotel, but I didn't feel like whipping the camera out with him around. I noticed right outside my hotel, also cool, so much room for activities. There's a bakery and it is 4:29 p.m. so that's what I'm gonna do, but the view from my window I'll show you first. Pretty cool. Now is probably one of the funnier experiences I've had with my camera. I didn't realize, but I had flipped it into slow motion. So there's about a few hours where everything is like this. I've actually increased this by 500% and it's still this slow. So this whole afternoon is actually poorly documented purely because it's hilariously in slow motion, but it was really cool. Alrighty, we're in Riga. I've just been walking around. So far I've had a delicious custard thing. That was like from a bakery, and then I had a spinach thing from the supermarket, yum. A lot of the Baltic food is not very vegetarian friendly per se. That's fine, that's the choice I've made. But I'm probably just gonna snack and get different things and then be home, I don't know. It's 5:45 now, so I'm gonna keep walking and we'll see. It has come to my attention that while I've been sat here for like 20 minutes, right behind me is a kiwi bar. I have to investigate. In a shocking turn of events, this place is owned by an Australian. I don't think the Kiwis know what he's getting up to here, but it sounds better than the kangaroo, I guess. So this one behind me is like the 15th century, and that one's like the 16th, and then that one's the 17th. These are the three bros. It blows my mind that like this has been here for over 500 or bang on 500 years. Like how many people have seen it, have been by, have worried about how their hair looks in their digi camera. It's actually insane. I'm here like with AirPods listening to music, fucking talking to this, doing that. And the things this building would have seen, it's crazy. The sunset was also beautiful, but I was on the phone with Alex, so I didn't stop to take it, but take my word for it. It was beautiful. This is like super. Whoa. Good night. See you tomorrow. I'm enjoying the sun because Amsterdam is deciding to be rainy. I don't know if it's going to be rainy today. Sunshine will wake myself up. Let's go. Gonna go for a run. Got my views, got my coffee, got my porridge from the breakfast. And I don't think I'll actually be back. Well, who knows, you don't know where life goes, but beautiful, absolutely beautiful place, Old Town rocks. I'm ready to get back to Amsterdam. Cheers and thank you, Riga, Latvia, Estonia, beautiful. Definitely worth checking out. I've loved my time in the Baltics, 2 of them. I don't know if I need to come back to Latvia. Estonia was pretty sick. But yeah, I only saw the city, the old town, so that's a limited scope. But anyway, until next time, Baltics, cheers.